too many. Part of me was tempted to jump over the stool because of the white guy stepped over it. But I'm not that athletic. I choose to eat instead. I was on the train not too long ago, and I saw a kid about this high, and he was like moving around really well and talking really clearly, and I was like, oh, I'm impressed. This kid is going to be a genius one day. Then you turned around and he was Mexican, which means that he was actually 12. Mexicans are short. Mexican guys in here, I can say that. Last time I was in this club, I was here in the audience, and I was overdressed because I had a job interview at Macy's, which also means that I was overdressed for the job interview. And the host made fun of me because I told him that I knew on the spot that I didn't get the job. Everybody laughed. This guy didn't get a job at Macy's on Christmas time. He must be like really incompetent. So I come out of the bathroom, and there's this girl waiting outside the bathroom. She's like, hey, you're that Macy's guy. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, fuck Macy's. You'll get a way better job at a better store. And I'm like, fuck you. You think that's what my aspirations are? I want to work at a better store than Macy's? I hate when people give those sideways compliments like that. For example, well, no, this isn't a sideways compliment. This is actually just a misunderstanding. When I lost my virginity, I went to go get tested because I didn't trust the girl that I lost it to. And it was my first time, and they ask you a series of questions. And in that series of questions, one of them is, did you sleep with a hooker? I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to say? I lost my virginity to a hooker? I can't get an actual girl? And I say that because I'm an actual girl. They're just a step below me. But yeah, so I want to, these kids get all the attention, so I want to ask somebody else. You off in the corner. If you got to be a woman for one day, what would you do?
Sleep my breast.
See, I knew you would say that. Because all guys are the same, and you need to dream bigger. If I was a woman for a day, I would just hang out with women all day so that I have dirt to say about them when they start bashing men. Like, oh yeah, all men are dogs, huh? Well, women go to the bathroom together so they can hide when they shit. It's true. I was at a comedy club not too long ago, and there was this white guy from Brooklyn, and he was talking about how it's okay for white people to say nigger. I can say it because I'm black. But he didn't say nigger though. He said the N-word, and he stuck to that word, which meant you don't think it's okay for white people to say nigger. But I'm not offended by it. I just feel like you have to have a reason to say it. Don't just say shit to test it out. Don't be like, hey, like, nigger? For example, my best friend doesn't call me by name. He calls me fat sometimes. And he'll do it in front of his family. And his family will be like, hey, don't say that, that hurts his feelings. And I'm like, whatever, his name is Karamoka. But, so, eventually they started to understand that it doesn't bother me, so they started testing it out. They'd be like, yo, Karamoka, where's fat at? And I'd be standing right there, and I'd be like, if you're gonna call me fat, then just say it. Don't tiptoe the fucking line. What if I called you fat or dirty or something? But anyway, so this guy didn't say nigger at all. And it got me thinking about why white people want to say nigger so much. And I think it's just because they can't say it. But if you want to, and the only reason why people don't say nigger is because they're afraid of black people. Because Jew would be a derogatory term if people were afraid of Jews. People say Jews all the time. But what you can do to replace the word nigger is come up with a word that black people can't say. I was thinking the word should be mayonnaise. Because they say black people don't like mayonnaise anyway. White people go around and say mayonnaise. Black people can't say it. It's different. Do we have any smokers in here? You can tell he's been smoking for a long time because he's ashamed of it. And I think that's where the truth commercials go wrong. When you see truth commercials that stop people, they want to stop people from smoking, and they do it by telling people how horrible smoking is, like your fingers could fall off or you'll have a hole in your throat. And people are afraid of that. It's like, fuck it, I'm smoking already. What you need to do is show people how uncool smoking is. Show them that person that can't get on a bus because she needs to finish her cigarette first. Show them that person that keeps walking out of the funnest party ever because she needs to smoke. And now she just missed all of the midgets dying because they had a chugging contest. Yeah. So, one of the things, am I out of time yet?
Yeah.
I'm out of time. You have to see me again.